horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't... And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Badgers' offense will come out first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Here's some pressure. They get to him as he throws. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The option look. They go to the ground. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Badgers are marching down the field. They'll run the option. The pitch. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So Ohio State's offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Worthy. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Touchdown, Ohio State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He'll keep it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Dumps it to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. it'll be a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quickly complete. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. They'll keep it on the ground, fighting off the defender.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The play-action fake. Punts it out of the air. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Badgers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Look out, he's got room. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Bobo. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. Oh, what a move. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. He's got it. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll ride his man on the option. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea. of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside. And you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Rushes on him. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And he spikes it to stop the clock, and they'll have an opportunity for a really long field goal try as they save those precious seconds. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. And they'll get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Badgers want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his target down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. To the ground with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
And, man, this is starting to be a trend for this running back. He's a big-time playmaker. You know he's good with the ball, but he fumbles here again today. He fumbled twice last week, man. Tough to keep handing that guy the football.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's good.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback running on the draw.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Catch in the middle, it's Flowers. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're going to run it. Slithers into space. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Calls his own number. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move.
There he goes. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to throw it. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He did not make it. A stonewall on 3rd down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll go to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Snatches it on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Bryant. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
The give to the back. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll keep it himself. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.